There's a massive shift happening in the tech world right now. It's like a tectonic plate moving under our feet, and it's creating this brand new, absolutely essential role, the AI engineer. So today, we're going to dive into what that means, why it's so incredibly important, and really how you can get from zero to production in this new world.
Okay, let's just get right to it. No sugarcoating. The honest truth is that a ton of the traditional entry-level jobs, the ones that used to be the first step on the career ladder, they're just vanishing. AI is automating them, plain and simple.
And that really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? If those old doors are closing, what new ones are opening? Where do you fit into all this? How do you make sure you're not just surviving, but actually thriving?
To figure that out, we have to look at how AI is completely rewiring the workplace. The bottom line is, the bar for what companies expect from an entry-level hire has been raised. And I mean, it's been raised dramatically. And you can see it happening everywhere. In customer support, chatbots are fielding all the easy tickets. Need a report drafted? An LLM does the first pass. Writing code? Co-pilots are spitting out all the boilerplate and tests. The common theme here is that the simple, repetitive stuff is gone. That means the new entry-level skill is way more advanced. It's the ability to actually design, build, and operate these AI systems yourself. So here's the really important part. While some of those old roles are shrinking, the demand for this new role is just exploding. It's kicked off what everyone is calling the AI talent war. And honestly, this is a once-in-a-generation kind of opportunity.
I mean, just look at the kind of money being thrown around. This isn't just a nice little salary bump. We're talking about a complete reset of what top-tier talent is worth. These are absolutely eye-watering numbers.
Yeah, let that sink in for a second. $300 million. That is not a typo. That is a massive, flashing neon sign showing just how desperate these companies are for people who can actually build the future of AI. And I love this quote from the New York Times because it just nails the feeling. They're being recruited like superstar athletes. Companies aren't just putting up job listings, they are drafting talent with these insane, life-changing offers because they know that whoever has the best AI engineers wins, period. Okay, so the demand is off the charts. The opportunity is huge. We get it. But how do you actually get these skills? How do you become one of those people they're fighting over? Well, this is where having a structured, clear path is everything. Look, you could try to piece it all together yourself, spending hundreds of hours jumping between scattered YouTube tutorials and random blog posts. But that path is it's slow, it's frustrating, and they're going to end up with a ton of gaps in your knowledge. What you really need is a program that takes you from start to finish. And that's exactly what the AI Engineer program was built for. It's a tough, portfolio-driven curriculum designed from the ground up to give you those end-to-end skills and directly bridge that talent gap we've been talking about. All right, so let's pop the hood and see what's actually inside this thing. How does it work? Well, it's all about one core idea, mastering both the deep theory and the hands-on practical side of things. So the whole curriculum is built on this really cool dual-track system. They give it like two sides of the same coin. On one side, you've got the core track, where you master the deep fundamentals, building models from scratch. But on the other side, you've got the engineering track, which teaches you how to actually ship real production-ready AI products that don't fall over. A true AI engineer has to live at the intersection of both of those worlds, and that's the sweet spot this program targets. So the core track walks you through this logical journey. You start with the absolute essentials, Python and the math behind it all. Then you move into deep learning with PyTorch. You actually build your own large language model from scratch to see how it ticks. And then you learn how to build AI agents that can think and take action. And right alongside that, the engineering track is making sure you can build stuff that actually works in the real world. You'll cover software engineering best practices, ML engineering for making sure your work is solid and reproducible, and finally, AI engineering, getting those models deployed at scale where things like latency, safety, and cost are everything. And the amount of material here is just immense. We're not talking about a couple of blog posts. We're talking over 1,250 pages of custom-written books to guide you. And that's backed up by more than 30,000 lines of hands-on code that you're going to use to build out a professional portfolio that you can actually show to employers. And it's all ready to go in over 100 Jupyter notebooks that run instantly in Colab. The whole point is to have zero friction, no setup headaches. You just focus on learning. And look, we know that everybody's life is different, right? So the whole thing is designed to be flexible. You can go full-time, boot camp style with the fast track, you can balance it with your current job on the medium track, or if your schedule is just crazy, you can take it at your own speed. There's a path for everyone.
So when you boil it all down, the philosophy is pretty clear. It's about building a real portfolio that gets you ready for interviews. It's about focusing on production skills, the stuff that separates a real engineer from a researcher. It's about making it all super easy to access with zero setup. And it's about giving you both the deep content and the community you need to succeed. It's the whole package.
Now, this isn't just another course launch. This is an invitation to be part of the very first group, the inaugural cohort, to go through this entire program.
Your journey to becoming one of the most in-demand professionals in tech starts on November 3rd, 2025. This is your chance to be there right at the beginning.
So really, it all comes down to this. The AI revolution isn't coming, it's already here. And the question on the screen is the one you really have to ask yourself. Are you going to be one of the people leading it, or are you going to get left behind? The choice is yours.